Welcome to the $1 Trillion Tickets broadcast. I'm your host, Matt Riches. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you're tuning in from around the globe. Welcome to the $1 Trillion Tickets broadcast. It is the weekend, so you know what that means. It's time to chart. That's what we're going to do here. This is another episode of our weekend charting series. We're going to start with a blank chart and we'll map out some levels for next week where we think price can go. This show is for education and entertainment only. Always do your own research, but you can use the show as a foundation. Next up, we have the social media and AI powerhouse Meta. This stock was destroyed on March 27th, down 34% from the all-time highs back in August 2025. But that thing ran up almost 20% in 2 weeks. So let's check it out. Let's get into it. All right, this is Meta on the weekly. You can see these powerful 2-week candlesticks. This one's up 9.6%. This one's up 9.2%. But before those 2 weeks, we were down 11% in 1 week. Before that, down 3%. Before that, down 4%. So it was tough. This fall was crazy. All right, let me go ahead and put the all-time high on here. I do plan on finishing this episode in less than 10 minutes. That's all these episodes are less than 10 minutes because I know people don't got a lot of time. So I'm trying to knock these out quick. Less than 10 minutes. You can get your levels, set your alerts, and move on. All right, so what we do, we look for points where price had a big price movement. Where did price go and had a big movement? A nice bounce or a nice rejection. That's it. And then we roll it up to the nearest 10 cents. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go up here because there's a lot of chop in this area. It's a lot of chop right here. So I'm gonna wait for the daily chart to put those levels on because there's just too much chop up in there. All right, so there we got the weeklies. It's not going past those for sure. But now let's go to the dailies. So gotta go to a smaller time frame to get more precise levels. Okay. Meta price action been so ridiculous, bro. Can you believe that shit? Alright, there we go. Alright, now let's mark out this chop zone area. I like that right there. That hit. Look. That's going to take care of this, this, and this, and this, and this. So that's a good zone. Let me stretch it out some more because that's a large zone there. It might be moving though, so remember that. That thing be moving, man. It be moving crazy. There we go. Alright, $9 gap. What is that? $2 under. That is a big rejection though. I can't even lie. Once that thing came up here, that thing came all the way down there, so that's a big ass rejection. Alright. Let's see if we can find some on the 4 hour. I wasn't even looking down there though. Actually, before we do that, I was trying to find something between 627 and 620, and then I need to find a 4 hour in between here as well. Okay, just zoom back. We got some right here. That's a nice level. When it rejected that, it came all the way down here, so that's definitely a level. Alright, yeah, we need to find one up in here though. So we gotta go to the 4 hour. There it is. You see that spike right there? Alright, that's it. That's meta levels. Okay. Meta currently 629.86. For the downside support, we got 627.50, 623.40. Got a weekly level at 620.30. Daily level at 613.70. We got 604.10. The break stat 594.30. For the upside resistance, we got 631.80, 637.20. Do got the top of this Friday candle, 638.50. Followed by 644.90, 650.40, and 654.90. Alright, so that's what we got on Meta. Let me draw this gap on there too. There we go. You see that gap? And one more gap too. There we go. Okay. Gave you the levels, draw the gaps. Let's check out the SMAs. So this is the 20 SMA. This is the 50 SMA. This is the 200 SMA. So it's still way under the 200. It did break over the 20. Now, it did close under the 50. It rejected it, but it's going to be trying to break over this 50 next week to continue this upside momentum. But it's still bearish because it is under the 50 and way under the 200. Okay, let's check out the 100. It is under the 100 and also under the 1000. So that's dynamic resistance, these 100 and 1000 SMAs. All right, let's check out the algo. So we do have some algo resistance up here, starting at 657, going all the way to 672. So keep that in mind. Let's check out the algo. Did have a buy here. So this looks like the second entry, and they hit TP1. So TP2 is going to be 653.60. All right, that's what we got for Meta. Next up is going to be AVGO. If you want to see any of the other $1 trillion tickers that we did earlier today, we did TSM and Amazon, and then yesterday we did Microsoft, Tesla, Google, Apple, Nvidia, and we also did SPY and QQQ. So you could go to my channel, go to live, go to the live column, click on that, and then click on the ticker that you want to see the breakdown for. Quick and easy, simple like that, less than 10 minutes. Get in and get out. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom.